Tokenmetrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.
We are live. Welcome to the Market Update Show. I'm your host, Bill Noble. This show is brought to you by tokenmetrics.com. If you need a roadmap in crypto and you need to make money in crypto, then please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Also, you can get more in-depth research at, you guessed it, tokenmetrics.com. Let's welcome everybody to the stream. Taz, how you doing? Kai, Wax, Drew X, Kofi, Senor Verde, Omar, hi. Aiken J. Ottman, Arsh, Crypto Bulldog. Welcome to the show. Notice how this market is following our theme of, instead of the crypto market going higher, it's a market of cryptos, right? Certain cryptos are moving, 21-day moving average is working. So let's go through some charts so I can give you a great game plan. Minnesota, London, Manchester, UK, Luxembourg, Brazil. Love it. Poland, Dubai. Love you guys. Love you guys overseas. The guy from Manchester, welcome. My grandmother was from Manchester. So if you like that, hit the like button and let's dive into the market update. Semper Fi, always faithful. That is the motto of the U.S. Marine Corps, and it can be the motto of the Link Marines, because I think Chainlink is telling you something about DeFi and about where some components of this market can go. Now, in Legacy, they call this type of rally a hated rally. Why? Well, because the stuff everybody owns, like Avalanche and Solana, is going down, and everything that everybody hates, like synthetic sushi, okay, and assorted other old DeFi coins, are going up. They're not just going up, but they're going up, 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 and up. So the hated rally continues. Okay, Halifax, Pakistan, Estonia, welcome. Let's dive into some charts. Now, again, beginning with Legacy, Hang Seng, the virus. Hang Seng is the stock index of Hong Kong, reflective of economic activity in China. Notice the abysmal failure and subsequent decline at the 21-day moving average, mirroring collapses in mid-September and November. The bottom line is this: if everybody gets COVID at the same time, that shuts down, doesn't shut down, but it hampers economic activity, right? The Fed just can't come in and jam rates higher when occupancy on commercial real estate in big U.S. cities is at 20%. In other words, no one's going to the office. No one's riding the subway in New York, courtesy of Bianco Research. Jim Bianco, a guy who helped get me my first job in the business. Okay, if economic activity is slow, the Fed doesn't hike rates so quickly. Now, you're sitting there going, what does that have to do with crypto? Well, here's what it has to do with crypto. If inflation can't be stopped, then you can't put your money in the bank. You got to put your money somewhere where you can get at least 7 to 10%. Where can you do that? In DeFi. That includes old school DeFi, particularly if they're revamping their tokenomics. Okay? So institutional money is running into DeFi. That's why all this DeFi stuff that everybody gave up on everybody tax loss sold, everybody puked, is coming back. Probably led by Chainlink. More on that in a second. Goldman Sachs, according to Bloomberg, saying Bitcoin will continue to take market share from gold. What an interesting way to put it. So if you're in the foreign exchange market and you want to make money, okay, you got to put it in crypto, right? Read between the lines, right? Crypto is better protection than gold from inflation in this environment, which means DeFi and altcoins, because Bitcoin isn't doing much because it's afraid of the higher dollar. But that allows altcoins. And who's been saying that for about 2 weeks? Who's been saying altcoins for Q1? Okay, taking suggestions for tattoos. Okay, don't worry, we're going to cover AVAX, Montreal. We love you. Mike Novogratz, right? Hero of mine, head of Galaxy Digital, fellow ex-Goldman guy. This is what you get to do when you get 100X. You get to go out and get a Luna tattoo. So I'm definitely taking tattoos for I'm taking suggestions for any tattoos that I could get, okay, whether I get 100X or not. I've actually got a tattoo place across the street, and I'm dying to get a crypto tattoo. So always taking suggestions. Luna. All right. Now, what happens when someone gets a tattoo? I don't know. It sometimes falls below the 21-day moving average. Mike may have taken profits and got a tattoo. Who knows? Okay. Bill, any chance alts detach from Bitcoin? Yes. I think it's happening right now, and it's going to happen all month. Now, with Luna, this could be a stop fishing exercise that could go anywhere from 84 to 77. Okay. 77 may be possible if profit taking picks up. Okay. So hit that like button. And if you like Luna, you can either wait for a close back above the 21-day at 85 or see if you can grab it on a dip to 77. Meanwhile, at tokenmetrics.com, the Coinbase Pro Daily Index, all right, shows all DeFi, right, along with Cosmos, which we've been all over since 25 to the point where I'm almost tired of saying it, but I'm not tired of talking about the chart. So hit the like button and stay tuned for that. Uniswap, Chainlink, Yearn, right, all in the Coinbase Daily Index. Now, CRV, very interesting token, broke out of a diamond formation and has come back to retest the top. So this is a theme we've been talking about for a while, where things break up, come back down, and then turn around and go up. So, I mean, if 5.9 holds in CRV, 10 is possible. If 5.9 doesn't hold, then you probably got to give it 48 hours and reevaluate, right? But a lot of times these diamond formations are, you know, out, bump, and run. All right, sushi. Note how this did not make it all the way down to the 21-day moving average on the retest. Like, people really wanted this thing. So, you know, you might be able to get it at 7.5, or this thing can finally break through a resistance line, which is now at 9.5. Okay, that level, that diagonal line has stoned sushi the last couple times. I think if sushi breaks out, you're going to have wild action in DeFi. I think it's very telling that they could not wait for the 21-day moving average to get involved. Okay, Yearn Finance, an interesting level. It's sitting at the 23% retracement. Now, in a trend, once you get done with the 21-day moving average trade, you start looking for interesting retracement levels. Now, in equities, when you'd have a mega trend, because the Fed's always printing, the best retracements you would get in a bull market would be a 23% retracement of a rally. Okay? What's the next 5X, 10X, and 100X? We're working on it. I can show you how you can find them at tokenmetrics.com. Stay tuned at the end of the video. Yearn Finance is sitting on 36K, which is the 23% retracement. All right. So if your finance starts moving higher off 36K, it can go to 46K and it can go higher. Because every time there's an economic number that comes out showing economic strength, because there was an employment number that was very strong today. So the stronger the economy is, the stronger inflation is, the more people need to hide in DeFi, right? Now, the more people get COVID, or if the economy somehow gets weak, that's going to further prolong Fed rate hikes, and that's going to send more people into DeFi, crypto, altcoins, metaverse, etc. Now, let's talk about Chainlink. Chainlink, okay, the 21-week moving average is at 26. So that means the whole rally in Chainlink that we've seen was really just Chainlink normalizing to kind of a longer-term moving average. So you could call Chainlink at 26 fair value, right? That's what I would call it. So if DeFi is taking off, if Chainlink is about to go from a range trading kind of sort of dead leader like it was once upon a time, why can't Chainlink go to 50? It could go higher, right? And since Chainlink is kind of an orderly, methodical coin, you know, it can sort of go up, go sideways, dip a little, go up. It's a very orderly crypto if you're new to the space. Now, if Chainlink goes, the graph and other oracles can also move. I saw Band Protocol was up today, right? I see Mumbai in the house. Welcome. Okay. Link rhymes with stink. Yes, maybe, according to Brian. All right. But if it becomes a leader, if this is a rally where everything everybody hates goes up, okay, that's very typical of the start of a bull market that could last 3 months. So if everyone hates Chainlink, everyone's really going to hate the graph. And I don't hate him. I like him. But if, you know, the graph has got to be one of the most frustrating trades out there. Multi-coin capital, big hedge funds got a huge position. It's sitting on its 21-day moving average. It looks like every time it goes up, sellers can't get out fast enough. But it's still above the 21-day. And if things like Chainlink and Band Protocol take off, the graph may be next. People are always asking me, what's the next 5X? What's the next 10X? Well, it's probably in some coin that either no one likes or everyone hates, right? Okay, Near Protocol. Again, everyone liked it at 9, got stopped out at 6. Okay, now every time it dips, like yesterday's candle was terrible. It looked like a top, and they turn around and just start buying it again. Okay, what kind of fundamentals are you working on? Hate equals buy. Okay, let me explain. So when sentiment gets bearish, now, yes, if a coin's fundamentals deteriorate, obviously you don't want to do that. But if you have a good project at good entry points and people are bearish from a sentiment standpoint, so thank you for correcting me on that. So if you have a good project at a good entry point with people are negative or it's under-owned, Cosmos may be a classic example, right? The interoperability play that everyone owns is Polkadot, and nothing's wrong with Polkadot. But with Cosmos, nobody liked it at 25. We did huge presentations on it, which are on our YouTube channel, which we hope you subscribe and like. Okay, Cosmos has reached 40. Now, it has not paid to be bullish Cosmos at 40. Last year, it got stoned up there twice, and you wound up losing half your money if you bought it at 40 in late October. So, what's the lesson? Let's see if dip buyers use 40 as support. It got above 40. Now it's come back down. Last 2 times, it kind of moved around 40 and then went straight down. So over the next 5 days, Mr. Market's going to tell you if Cosmos at 40 in Cosmos, is it support or is it resistance? If the old ceiling becomes the floor, Cosmos is going to 80. If it fails at 40, it's business as usual. But I'd be willing to wait to get that definitive signal that Mr. Market thinks 40 is a bottom, right? In other words, this along with chainlink could be things that could really, really move, but we'll see. We'll see. Hello from Africa. Got some graph earlier today. Okay, does the metaverse trade have legs? Yes, I think the metaverse is going to go after they get done with DeFi. Now, the VeChain victory flag. As I recall, and feel free to remind me in the comments, I believe the message around Christmas was, don't give up on VeChain. Okay, don't give up. All right, 8.5 cents held, and it's back to 10 cents today. Okay, if VeChain is about to start a move, because when this thing gets going, it gets going. Notice, as a lesson, on how this thing hung around the 21-day moving average and annoyed and bored everyone to death. Okay? Bored everyone to death and then took off. Axia, another token metrics, highly rated currency. Okay? Green every day. Very top ranked. Our AI has been on it. Tokenmetrics.com. FTX, another slow-moving creep. I suspect some of these exchange tokens may be the next to take off. So when I mean hated, it seems like everyone gave up on FTX, right? It was up at 65, and then, it went down to 40, and now no one likes it. Maybe it's time for FTX because it went above the 21-day, it came back, and buyers were there. So maybe this is the next rally along with Uniswap. Yes, your dad's DeFi. Okay, the 21-week moving average is at 22. So Chainlink got to its 21-week at 26. Why can't Uniswap turn around and go there? Can they get a change in tokenomics? Or can just big institutions come in and go, you know what? I got to get yield. I got to trade. I'll pay the gas fees. Right? We can't pay the gas fees, but institutions might. And Uniswap is building up momentum. So, I mean, can you imagine what the altcoin space looked like if Chainlink, Cosmos, Uniswap, Sushi, and Synthetics start mooning? Oh, don't forget you're in finance, right? If your dad's DeFi takes off, okay, metaverse, layer ones, all this stuff can follow. Now, somebody was talking about getting wrecked in AVAX. Don't worry, we're going to cover that. All right. Flux, a multi-chain oracle running on Near, holding above a support point at 279. Do not doubt that this thing cannot go to 486. Sometimes these momentum trades work. Sometimes they don't. But I get the feeling that there's dip buyers in Flux. I'm still not giving up on Kusama. All right, Kusama is sitting on top of its 21-day. Every rally seems to get sold, okay? But as the 21-day holds, there's a lesson. Yes, I can show you charts of stuff that moons, and you go, oh, I missed it. Then I try to show you charts, and you can look for charts of stuff that's like, okay, well, this could moon because it's a good project at a good entry point. And bulls haven't discovered it, and bears can't press it lower. Something to think about. Arkansas, welcome. Okay, Phantom. Everybody wants to know about Phantom. So as long as total value locked on Phantom is going higher, okay, Phantom's probably good. Are there people going to be selling at the old high at 313? Probably, right? Mainly because all the other layer one charts, you know, the price action just sort of sucks for the moment, okay? So 2 points. One, if you think Phantom is going much higher, which it probably would if it took out the old high, then you're going to see buyers show up quickly. So today was, start, rush up, come back. So it's like a profit-taking day. But if you see this thing do what Synthetics did, which is go down one day and then turn around and run, okay, and break out and do price discovery, do not underestimate what Phantom can do, because right now, Near is approaching resistance, Phantom is at resistance, and most likely one of the two is going to break out. My guess would be Phantom, but I would play it on breakout, return move, hold, and then get involved if you missed it. If you still have it, yeah, you can take some profits because, as we say at Wall Street, no one ever got fired taking profits, right? Okay. So in Phantom, if you made money, take it. If you missed it, wait for the breakout and then buy on support. Okay, Stellar. This goes back to this, discarded crypto rally possibility, right? I mean, when Stellar rallies, it rallies, right? V-Chain targets, I don't know, 12, maybe, not investment advice. All right. So looking at Stellar, why look at Stellar? Well, it's on Coinbase and everybody seems to be like, down on it. So maybe it's holding the 21-day moving average. Maybe it's got a shot at popping up. Polkadot holding the 21-day moving average, but waiting for that big GAN date on January 9th. DeFi perp. Okay. Everyone's like, oh, look, DeFi's higher. Is it? Wow. Not according to this DeFi futures contract, from FTX. If this is right, DeFi as a whole, has a lot more upside if it gets going. Now, again, I know I talked about the market of cryptos. So certain cryptos are moving and some others aren't. But what happens if the whole DeFi space starts going all at once? What if everybody at the front page of the Wall Street Journal goes, or how about this? DeFi protocol buys a bank. Or a DAO that does DeFi buys a bank. In research, you get paid for imagination. And if you're holding above the 21-day moving average, that is licensed to imagine. Okay, Rose, we talked about this yesterday. Possible profit taking up at 43 cents. Okay, like all these things that get to these major resistance points, all right, you don't want to FOMO into resistance. You want to get good projects at good entry points. So you either wait for the correction or you wait for the breakout, the return move, and then you put your stop in, right? But this is a classic case of, taking your money and going. Now, Solana. This thing looks in some ways terrible, but in some ways not, right? For example, Solana went from, 0 to 260. And it's perfectly logical for Solana to spend some time around the 38% retracement of its big move, right? Right around 160. So when you have a really big trend, retracing 38% is not a big deal. Now, that's all the way down at 160. So I understand that there's got to be people out there watching synthetics and sushi rally going, wait a minute, I'm long Solana and AVAX and I'm getting wrecked. Yes, that is the type of market we are dealing with this year. So either Solana's got to take out 180, or if you missed it, you got to grab it at 160. Okay? Semper Fi from Miami. All right. Mover. How about Moon River? Sorry. Moon River at 180, popping above the 21-day moving average. Now, if this thing has got legs, it could pop to 240. Sometimes these trades, they're either dead or they play dead, right? Until they wake up, and it's the bigger the base, the higher in the space. So if you want to value invest, this may be worth a shot, right? Good projects at good entry points that are above their 21-day moving average, that are boring people to death. And the more of these things that you add up, sometimes I think the bigger the rally, right? In other words, sometimes I say the market will go up until people like it. And then when everyone likes it, it goes down, right? In other words, you want to be the smart money or the first person in, right? With a stop, with proper risk management. Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, huge demand on the stream to cover this. Okay, big liquidity event back in December. Everybody sold. And then it turns around and takes out a nice uptrend line. And then everybody takes profits because they go, oh, thank God I can get out of this on a rally. So on this idea of everyone selling or everyone being bearish on certain things, if Internet Computer Protocol has turned around, if ICP is a new, there's a new story behind it, you should probably see support around 30. Or you should see buyers coming in after profit taking. Now, is that an exact math formula that you can like write down? No. But you're capable of looking at a 4-hour chart or looking to see, okay, it went up, it dipped. Are buyers coming in? If buyers come into this thing, the give up trade started at 55. And my theory about all these hated coins where people are bearish or they sold out is that, they're going to unwind the give up trades sooner rather than later, which means they're going to go up to where they stopped. I'm sorry, they're going to go up to where the rally started from. Now, if you look at this, if we go to the next chart, this is an important lesson about tokenmetrics.com. So, our paid customers every day get a ranking of coins. The ratings are done by our AI. Now, from time to time, lately, especially since small cap is coming back, this is called Crypto Radar. Our AI had a ranking on this at 80 for days and days in a row. And it went from 2 or 4 to 14. So tokenmetrics.com subscribers who are looking for small caps, right? Everyone is always asking, what's the next 100X? Now, don't get me wrong, folks. I love y'all. And I know some YouTubers out there, like they say nasty stuff to their following. Now, I'm not really like that. But, folks, if you're not over at tokenmetrics.com, you're missing out on the 5Xs and the 10Xs because they're right there on the homepage sometimes. And if you're in a phase like we are now, where, everybody hates what's going up, everybody got wrecked last year in small cap is back. And our AI is good at giving you that. And I can't give it to you for free. So, we have some affordable stuff over there where you can see the ratings. So check it out. All right, folks, that is the market update. Now let's see what we got going on in the comments. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. Sushi is like Chinese food. Everyone is eating it up. All right. Let's see what we can do for people where I can look at their cryptos for them while everyone furiously hits the like button. How about that? This is like the slower moving portion of the stream, right? Where everyone waits with breathless anticipation for two things. One, to see if I get to their coin, and two, if my computer can handle the streaming software and the trading view charts at the same time. All right, let's share the screen and see what happens. Share the screen and see what happens when trading view comes up here. All right, so somebody's asking about Matic falling below the 21-day moving average. Let's check it out. Okay, so here's Matic, and here's Matic falling below the 21-day moving average. Now, how do you play this? The 21-day moving average is not magic, right? You have to really pay attention to the price action. Now, if the bid in the market is moving from AVAX, Solana, and Matic and Luna into other coins, then you need to be mindful of that. Okay, that said, sometimes in popular coins, there are stop fishing exercises below the 21-day moving average, right? So everybody knows Matic, everybody knows where the average is. So it's one of two things. It's breaking down, right? Where you should maybe stop out or, take profits if you've been hodling, or you give it 1 or 2 days, right? You take the risk that it's going to blow up. There's always that risk in crypto. And you see, hey, do they run the stops and then bring it back? Does it wick down and have everybody panic and come back above the 21 day? You know how many times they've done that in equities in what I call the QE era? Oh my God, like once a month. So many times it's boring. So again, you can be wrong with the moving averages, right? Particularly at the top of a move, but don't doubt that we're not the only ones who know about this average. So you can get stop fishing exercises. So I would say we got to wait 48 hours before we can say, all right, this is good or not good. Now, someone's asking about alpha. Hey, I love this coin. I know, right? And it was a disappointment last year. And it's still a disappointment. So here's alpha. It's sitting just below the 21 day. Now, I know this turned out to be more of a staking play. Like if you got the money to stake it and you get airdrops, okay, from things that launch on its launch pad, that turned out to be the way to play alpha, right? So instead of this being like a moon coin, it turned out to be kind of like a yield or an airdrop coin. Alpha, I think, pays its yield in alpha itself, which provides this natural seller in the market. So it's sitting on its 21-day moving average, but we've shifted our narrative for both alpha and perp to saying, yes, they can go up, more upside in perp probably, but alpha is really more of a staking-based play, okay? People asking for, oh, wait, I forgot all about Bitcoin. Let's see if we can get some Bitcoin up on the screen here. With Bitcoin, the key is like 46K, right? I think every day that Bitcoin doesn't go down, okay, is a day closer to the next Bitcoin rally. Okay, so here's Bitcoin, okay, and you know, obviously up here it's really bearish that Bitcoin did not hold its 21-day moving average, right? It couldn't get above it and it got wrecked. Whoops. Right here. So Bitcoin gets wrecked there for failing at the 21-day moving average. Now, what's going on here? My theory is Bitcoin is building up steam below the average. Yeah, it doesn't trade particularly good, but it's not breaking down. The 21-day moving average, folks, is tough. Trading is tough, right? You got to sit here and you're like, oh my God, is this ever going to go up? Is it going to go to 40K in my face? Well, it can always fall on your face. It can always go down. But the thing is, what's going to happen in Bitcoin if it rips through the 48K level? What happens when people in equities go, hey, I got to allocate some money to Bitcoin through the ETF? I just cannot believe that that's not going to happen during the month of January. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, somebody wants to look at Tezos. I'm down with that. Let's take a look at Tezos. Okay, because I know that Tezos is sometimes a dark horse, be a test net for a central bank digital currency. So I always like to keep somewhat of an eye on it if I can. All right. Now, the story with Tezos goes something like this. Every time it goes up, it gets sold, right? Bag holders just unload on it, right? They just keep unloading and unloading. Now, how do you know something has changed? Well, you don't, okay? But if you see Tezos hold above the 21-day moving average and a support point at 475, that can be an entry level, or at a minimum, if bulls are holding on, if you got bags, I don't know, why not hold on? Because you got bears selling this thing with reckless abandon. They're selling every rally. It's like Stellar and all these other coins. Nano too. If they run out of ammo, right, where's it going? If the sellers have no ammo and everybody says, oh, wow, altcoins are the play for Q1, right? And let's find all the altcoins that nobody owns, right? The stuff that's over-owned never goes up. The stuff that's under-owned goes up. Why? Because there's no seller, right? Where are the sellers? Well, there are no sellers. Well, how are we going to get it? Well, we're going to have to bid the price up, right? So let's keep our fingers crossed on that. Okay, somebody asking about Dash. Let's check Dash. All right, folks. And I really hope y'all are hitting the like button out there. It is. I don't know if there's anywhere else on YouTube where you can do like on-demand technical analysis. I'm sure there is somewhere, but we're running like an ice cream stand for TA. And all we ask is that you hit the like button. So, of course, Dash is super annoying, right? The definition of Dash is super annoying because I like it and it just doesn't want to go up. So that either means I need to reread the fundamentals or it's just, boring like Bitcoin. I want to think if Bitcoin wakes up, Dash can wake up and keep going. But that might be pie in the sky because, again, I got to stay disciplined, right? It's got to get above the 21-day moving average and stay there. Now, that said, this whole process of breakout, come back, annoy everybody, right, is actually a recipe for it to go higher because it's so annoying, right? So annoying. Somebody asking for COTI. Let me see if I can call that up. Got the wrong one. COTI. Here we go. All right. Again, same thing, right? Breaks out, comes back down, holds the 21-day, and then what's everybody doing here? Everybody's hurried to selling it, right? Oh, a green candle. Oh, I got to get out because, I got caught with this. I'm holding it when it was much higher. All right. This to me looks like a coiling process for a move up. Everyone's always asking, what's the next 1x or 2x? A lot of times you earn your money if something's going to go up. Now, I'm not saying this is going to 2x, but there are a lot of coins out there that frustrate people, right? So either you got to hodl it, meaning you got to just sort of keep a close eye on it, know where your I can't take it anymore point is, right? Okay, but you want to get good projects at good entry points. If you think this is a good project, this thing is relatively close to the 21-day. And if bears run out of ammo, there can be a pop in this thing, right? Okay, a lot of people asking about Reef. Let me see if I can get that up. Nope, not coming up there. All right, what else we got? Let me see. Let me see. All right, I see. Oh, Immutable X. Let me see if I can get ETH up first because I think I can only do one more. All right, here comes ETH. But wouldn't it be great if ETH could just like wake up and get going? So this is a classic example and a great way to end the stream. So what is ETH doing right now? It is annoying everybody, right? It's so frustrating, right? I have this like fib point at 37.62 and it just sits here. It just sits there right below the 21-day moving average. It's not crashing. It's not rallying. It's not doing anything. Okay. It is sitting there frustrating you. Now, what happens when crypto frustrates people? Right? What do? They get bored. They get annoyed. They get out. It's going on right now in Solana and AVAX and to a lesser extent in ETH. Okay. It's never easy. Bull markets can be very challenging, right? Very challenging. It's not easy, right? You sit there, you go, okay, I'm bullish, but then it goes up and then it comes back and then it goes up and then it comes back. So Here's the bottom line. Okay, watch to see if chainlink can lead DeFi, right? If DeFi 1.0 takes off, metaverse and NFTs are next. I believe we're in the beginning phase of a speculative shockwave in crypto, in altcoins for the first quarter. Okay, tokenmetrics.com for the small caps. This YouTube channel for charting, customized work, the market update, altcoin overtime, and all sorts of useful stuff. This is Bill Noble from Token Metrics. I will see you tomorrow.